Hey, what's up, Roddy? Agamatsu today, and guess what? You're probably taking a look at this and you're going, Agamatsu, there's no way. How is this even possible? A Silent Heart build, dual attunement, and Storm's Eye? How? The Storm's Eye came out after Silent Heart, after they already fixed the bug. How, is this a new bug or something? Is this some strange new tech? Well, let me tell you, actually, this is actually a build that is 90 years old. It's hiding it with the ring, right? But it's 90 years old, right? And basically what happened is, way back when Silent Heart first came out, there was actually a bug that allows you to get Silent Heart and drink potions that gave you attunements at the same time. It's something akin to that. You'd be able to train up afterwards while you had Silent Heart, and that's basically how it worked. And this build basically did that. Unfortunately, it wasn't Triumph ordered, but it does have Thundercall and Flame Charm. That is right. It has 87 Thundercall, 40 Flame, 75 medium, because you need medium, or you need weapon as a requirement as a whole anyway, right? And the idea was that, it's gonna go ahead and get some pseudo mantras to basically make this build a little bit more fleshed out. And back then it only had Hero Blade of Lightning, and then once Storm's Eye dropped, because it already had went medium because of the requirement, right? Guess what? They said, oh damn, I guess I can pop a Storm's Eye. So it was literally like, it was basically like a prediction, I guess, that they were able to use something like a Storm's Eye in the future, which is really, really nice. So let's go over the build, right? What's so special about it? Well, for starters, right, you have a rifle, and the rifle gameplay with Silent Heart is pretty toxic. There's a lot of cool mix-up you can do, like being able to M1 and then slide into it, and then being able to feint into like something like the Manikadi, which is really handy. And if you notice right there, take a look at my arm, I have Flaming Uppercut, which is actually really handy because you can choose to go lava or regular, right? And what will happen is on your Manikadis, it will proc a Lava Serpent Explosion, which can instantly guard break them if they're blocking, right? Or it can just set them on fire, which does burn damage if you especially have like a deep firing on, right? Which is really handy. And then on top of that, we have the Thunder, which is probably the best part about it, right? The Thunder is actually pretty crazy. Now, I have Blue Thunder, right? This was also added very like a few months ago, and this build just got the Blue Thunder actually, right? And so what happens is, right, if you have static withdraw on, right, it does 5% damage to you, but what it can do is on your Manikadi, it basically every hit that Manikadi lands, it procs a lightning like little pin thing on it, and it can do the overcharge thing, which is actually pretty insane. That can make it do a shit ton of damage just off of landing one Manikadi. You can do a lot of damage, and this rifle does 36 damage because it has high medium investment, high Thundercall investment. It's Silent Heart, which M1s are boosted, and it has high proficiency. This build really hurts. It almost does like Rail Blade damage M1s as a rifle, and you can improve it with like having different sorts of bullets, like gold bullets. Bullets in general just gives you nice extra like M1 damage, and then on top of that, you can also have armor piercing, right? Now this talent gives you 20% pen as a whole. So imagine having insane M1 damage with Silent Heart and Storm's Eye, and then having that one talent that basically makes it to where you can just have 20% free extra pen, which is pretty crazy for guns. So yeah, this build is very deadly on the M1s and the Manikadi, and then you stack it with the static withdraw, right, to do even more damage. Just boost your M1 damage by 25%. You're just stacking damage and pen and damage and pen, and then on top of that, you have your pseudo mantras as well, as in like, you have like the slide, the Manikadi, and then Discovery of Fire. Now Discovery of Fire is actually really interesting. It allows you just to snap, right? And basically it just spawns in lightning, right? Now it also sets your opponent on fire, and it can spawn in lava if you have Lava Serpent, but it's a pretty good mix-up because you can snap, right? And sometimes people, when they hear sound or some movement, they automatically dodge. You can use that for a free Manikadi. I've done that several times in Chime today, right? So I just snap, and then maybe I'll like roll after if they like do like a little block or something like that, which is really handy, right? Now for the most part, that covers a lot of like the main aspects of this build, because this build has a lot of unique properties that your average Silent Heart really doesn't see, which is really nice. Let's get into the Chime. All right, we got the first match of Chime with a new way to play the build with the Blue Lightning, and oh my goodness, dude, already doing a bunch of posture damage. Maybe this guy doesn't have Ardor. I don't know what it is up like with that. Discovery Fire, hit him right there. Now right now we don't have Lava Serpent, so it's not going to do the little eruption. Proc the static withdraw, and as you can see, I procced it, and I didn't even take any damage because I'm in the iframes. So like the thing I like most is that they're just several options in terms of playing this build, dude. You can kind of range it if you want to, right? Like I can just sit back and just like start shooting them if I really want to, which is a pretty, I guess you say, bitch way to play, right? I can go up and close because, dude, they buffed feigning recently, and it makes it like really good on what's it called, on rifle, in my opinion, because look how fast you can like feint into the next M1, dude. Like it's crazy. Hit that. Rock his. So like what I'm trying to do there is that they'll hear like the snap, right? And hopefully what happens is that they parry, and I get like a free, what's it called? A free Manikadi with that. Like that's what I'm trying to achieve right there. To that, into another stack withdraw, and that's GG. At the moment, we're still at like the lower levels of Chime. Like we're only at 1200 elo, so like these wins don't really mean much at the moment. It doesn't really prove much about the build, but you know, at least at the simplest levels, like it's an effective build, I guess. On the simplest levels, like you're not gonna lose to bozos, but once you start getting to the higher tier levels, we'll see how it performs. I'm kind of just like at the moment, but we'll see. We got a Burnick member here, which usually they're pretty good in Asia, so we're gonna actually, this might be a good test and opportunity to see like, yo, how does it compare against actually like a stronger player? You know what I'm saying? How does the Silent Heart stuff actually fare? Let's try it out. Just pushing him here. Though this guy might be like Singapore as well though, so like his ping might be a little bit on the higher side. Looks like he doesn't react to the Discovery of Fire, so that might just be like free damage right there. Ooh, nice, nice. Hit the Discovery of Fire. Snap. Nice. He's set on fire, forcing him to roll. The idea is like you force him to roll because he's on fire, I think, if it's not the lava version. Yep, stop yapping. Dude, it's almost like he knows he's playing against me, dude. Holy crap. Nice. I forgot to proc the static. Did it a little bit too late there. And then do this to the critical. Nice. Into the slide. Carry that. Nope. And he's dead. Now these guys in Asia, they might be good. This might be like some sort of cheese build from the looks of the Flame Wisp and the Grand Siduruska. We'll see. Alright, I had to like shut the hell up and tee up, bro. He was about to get me, but I managed to win. That's another 18 elo. Chat, that's an example of you gotta pay attention. If you start selling, you're gonna mess up immediately, bro. Like you gotta lock in and tee up. I shouldn't have lost that much HP though. Those crystal builds do a lot of damage. Apology for the light. We're gonna be facing our final match probably here against another Storm's Eye build, but this looks like a more traditional Storm's Eye build. So let's see what he has, man. Already off with the Heretics and Lightning Plug. We can just play passive if we want to. There's no reason to hit that dude and let him get that off. Into the uppercut. Thought I could draw that. An event. Damn. Ooh, I could have parried that. Nice. Get the parry off there. Into that. Discovery of Fire. Ooh. Double. He had a double event there, bruh. Nice. Oh my goodness, dude. Rifle is so cheese. It's not even funny, man. Nice. Ooh. Clean combo to finish off the Chime, dude. How much elo is that? 11. We could probably grind up easily to like 1700 elo. I think all like the threats around this elo range is not even really that crazy. It's not even really comp. It's basically just me smurfing with this build. But this build, if it had like a bit more resistance and health, could I think be like a legitimate threat. Rifle Silent Heart with Attunement is probably a crazy combo that shouldn't exist. That's gonna be all for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.